What's good, everyone? It's your boy Black Billy with another Share Factory video. So, in light of this week's release of the X-Men Days of Future Past, I decided to do a video with Lego Marvel superheroes. And I just happened to make it to the X-Men storyline. So, but the movie was really good. I liked it. Um, and like you really had to wait to the end to like really be satisfied. Like it was so good, the end. And even with, you know, I'm not even gonna say anything. I almost spoilers, sorry. But yeah, the end was really good. So if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But this game is actually loosely based on the Avengers cinematic universe, with Iron Man and Thor and Captain America and that whole Tesseract, what they're doing over there. And they just added the rest of the Marvel universe as Legos, of course, into that universe. So basically, what's happening right now is Wolverine has taken the Tesseract to Professor Xavier to try to find Magneto, and yeah, Magneto and the Brotherhood attacked the mansion because that's where they're at. And so we're in the mansion right now, and it's Jean Grey and Cyclops, and they are trying to help the students escape. So right now I'm trying to help the students escape. It's a cool game that I got digitally. And which brings me to the topic of the week. Digital versus physical. What to consider when buying. This is not to say what's better. Is it digital? Is it physical? This is just to help you make a better decision when purchasing a game, to buy it digitally or physically. What is ultimately better for you? And so there's some things that I consider when I buy digitally, like this game. One of the first things I like to consider, if price is not the factor, if they're both the same price, day and date release, $60. What do I consider when buying digitally or physically? And it's how much time am I going to be playing this game? That is the first thing I actually consider when making this decision, because I want to know if I'm going to be spending a lot of time on it, a little bit of time on it. How long is the gameplay? Is it 12 hours, 15 hours, 20 plus hours? And am I only going to be doing main mission? What is your play style? Are you only doing main mission one and done? Or are you, doing the side quests, trying to get all the collectibles? And what happens if that's done? Is it there like a leaderboard on it or something like that, where, you get the best score or something? I think that the amount of time that you spend on a game should be, a big deciding factor when looking at it. So if you aren't going to spend a lot of time on it, and you're one and done, you might want to get it physically, because you may want to trade it or let your friend borrow it or whatever. Or maybe it is a good game or whatever, and you want your friend to borrow it, or you want to trade it in or sell it on Craigslist or whatever you want to do with it. That would probably be, why you would want to get it physically. Another thing to consider when buying digital versus physical is, is a single player, multiplayer. Are your friends going to be on it a lot? Are you going to be on it a lot? Maybe you want to buy that digitally. You probably play that for a long amount of time. So it's quicker to jump from game to game with that being, actually on your unit and not having to look for a disc. Um, I also look at sales. Like if they're having a sale, like I got this game, on sale, for basically half off, um, on the PS4, and I think that sales are, something you should look into. Is there a physical copy sale? Maybe that's why you want it physically. Is there a digital copy sale? Maybe that, entices you to get it that way. Um, and like I said, the multiplayer, like with the game like Watch Dogs, do you want, to get, the collector or limited or whatever that really gets you more stuff, the amount of stuff you get? That may be a reason to go digitally versus physically as well. So there's a lot of different um, factors that could help you make a decision, and you shouldn't just go jumping at a game when it comes out, to make a decision digitally versus physically. Maybe, because you also have to look at space, disk space on your hard drive, as well as disk space, in your game collection, your physical game collection. Maybe you don't have a diskette base, who knows. Um, so just, look into these games, look into, what, works for you, whether to buy digital or physical. I mean, there are upcoming games right now. I already made decisions that, I'm buying physical and I'm buying digital. Like Watch Dogs, which is, I honestly believe I should probably get that digitally, but I am skeptical of me liking it. But it really, really looks like I find it hard to believe I won't like it, and it's something that I should get digital. Watch Dogs, it's it's not really being made as a franchise as of yet. It's a brand new IP, so it doesn't have a number on it. There's not one coming out every year. There might be one coming out every 2 years. Who knows? Or it might be a one and done. And in that case, maybe they just keep releasing, DLC for it. And that's maybe why you get it, digitally. Or you could get, look at Destiny, for example. Destiny, I'm actually going to get that digitally. Mainly because I know they have a 10-year, 10-year, years worth of content that they have for this game, or they want to do for this game, that would allow them to, allow me to want to make a purchase digitally. I think I'm going to be on that game a lot, so I want to get that digitally. And yeah. But that's my thoughts. If you haven't seen Days of X-Men Past. If you haven't seen X-Men Days of Future Past, go check it out. Really good movie if you like X-Men. Even if you don't like X-Men, superhero movie, great. Movie is pretty good. Yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe to my SHAREfactory. Like, subscribe to everything else. Peace.